When did you start drawing?
I suppose everyone starts drawing sooner or later. Well, everyone starts when they're like 3 or 4, just in like when they're little. And I suppose like I gave up at the same time as everyone else did, like probably about 5, and then I started up on again when I was like 15 and got really into it again. When I bought my own sketchbook, independent from secondary school, and I just did it in my own time, and I just let ideas like fall onto the paper almost. When I first started drawing on walls, I suppose when you start getting bored, I guess. I suppose you don't think it's like an amazing idea. You know, you're not getting recorded, there's no expensive equipment. I suppose it's just something that you think like, oh, why did someone learn how to play the flute, you know? I didn't think it was a great idea at the time, it was just like, I suppose it was just a small idea they had. Then before you know it, if they carry it on, maybe something happens. I don't care where I paint, as long as like, the photo looks good at the end. It's always worth having a good photo. If you've done a painting and you've got one like, you know, done some art, you know, outside, you know, on walls, you know. And then you can show off and be like, yeah, you know. So I call myself, you know, a graffiti artist. That's what I call myself. A vandal, and I've been doing that, you know, since I was 15 onwards. Like art was maybe the only thing I could even do. Like, I suppose it's not like, oh yeah, I'm well passionate about art. It's just like, what else you got going for you? I don't know, it's just something I love doing. And if I don't love doing it, I suppose it's tough because, you know, I'm not going to become like a lawyer. Well, you know, maybe if I had the motivation to be a lawyer, but, you know, there's, I suppose it's just self-drive. But I mean, where's that come from? It's not just yourself, is it? I suppose you feed off everything. You know, if you're around horrible people and you're really getting put down, you know, or if you're in Africa with starving kids, you're not going to have the time to draw. It's a luxury, you know. But things are going well for you. You have time to do stuff you enjoy. Otherwise, you're just trying to make sure your belly's not going to starve. I think illustrations, you know, it's very challenging, and you've got to, you know, where's your money? You know, put 30 grand in, you know, or pictures better. You know, who's giving me 30 grand for doing a drawing? You know, quote that. Do I want to fail? You know, I ask myself that every day. I always say the same answer. So, I don't know, I think it's just being hungry. Yeah, you know, you're aware you could easily, like, become nothing. But I suppose it's just an attitude, it's just a mentality, I guess. Where do I think I'm going with illustration? I think if you get carried away with thinking about what you could be doing later on, you're probably forgetting you're probably forgetting to walk up the stairs. Like, just each week, see what you can achieve. If I'm gonna say, you know, watch out, you know, Andy Warhol, like, you know, I'm gonna become you, then, you know, you're in your dream world, you know. I mean, yeah, I've got a dream, but, you know, it's not the world, you know, you've got to get back into reality sooner or later and be like, what the fuck am I doing? I mean, I'm quite a passionate person, I think, you know, if I find something I like, I want to do it, you know. And then you get other people, it seems like they've got different goals, you know. They're spending 40 quid in a club every night chasing after lust. Just like, what else you got going for you? I love drawing, and I always have, but I've always felt like I could do better. And I suppose that's why I always continue. Because I always feel there's something to express, and I think drawing's maybe something I've found like passionate, you know, something I'm into. It's quite dominant, the fact I like drawing, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Well, I suppose it's just luck of the draw, isn't it? You know, if you get the short straw, I suppose you get hit by a bus. You get the big straw, then maybe you're a millionaire from selling a line drawing. But you know, if I could work the answer out, you know, I like doing what I do, and I don't really question it.